Seattle restaurant classic Phnom Penh Noodle House set to reopen next month. Good news for the many fans of Seattle restaurant classic Phnom Penh Noodle House, the beloved Cambodian restaurant and community hub, which closed under financial duress in 2018 after 30 years, is set to reopen on March 14. The family-run place was facing the same exigencies as every independently owned spot in newly expensive Seattle. Chefs and owners citywide report increasing difficulty keeping up with rising costs and finding workers, and restaurant closures appear to be on the rise. Then, after co-owner Dawn Ung's son was badly injured in a car accident, the family found itself unable to make ends meet while paying for his care on the proceeds from the business. Now, thanks in part to a $140,000 grant from the city, Phnom Penh Noodle House will be restored to Seattle's Chinatown-International district in a new building on Jackson Street. Sisters Dawn Ung, Dawn Ung and Diane took over the place after their father, Chef Sam Ung, retired. At the time of the closure, they'd begun to look in neighborhoods across the city for less expensive leased space, but, as Diane put it at a festive Wednesday news conference in the restaurant's fresh new quarters, our hearts pulled us back to the CID. We belong here. She noted that even after taking out loans, crowdfunding, holding fundraising dinners and scraping the piggy banks, they hadn't been able to put together the capital to get the family business back up and running. Of the interim closure, Dawn noted, "It's the interactions that I really miss, the regular customers who had also become part of the family. I don't know if it's the food or if they just come to see us," she said, laughing. "It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to receive the city grant," Diane said. In the new space's kitchen before the news conference, Father Sam Ung talked of Phnom Penh Noodle House's history. "I started out in a tiny place in '87. The kitchen was very tiny, like one of these corners," he said, gesturing toward part of the expanse of floor and shiny appliances. "He had a menu of just 7 items for the first 10 years, he said. This isn't the first time the restaurant has closed nor moved. In February 1997, snow caused the roof of the original Maynard Street location to cave in, and he reopened in a new location on King that July. He's very happy with retirement, no work, no clock," he chortled. In the kitchen at the new location of his family restaurant, Phnom Penh Noodle House, retired chef Sam Ung holds a copy of his 2012 autobiography, I Survived the Killing Fields, the true life story of a Cambodian refugee. Bethany Jean Clement, The Seattle Times. At the news conference, Sam presented Mayor Jenny Jurkin with a signed copy of his 2012 autobiography I Survived the Killing Fields. For more on this story, visit the news article link.